What's going on, guys? THG Bullion here. I figured I'd do a topic of which is better, poured silver or silver from the mint. So I'm going to basically go over some things, why think maybe this could be better or that could be better, which could be poured silver or which it could be from the mint, or your local coin shops, those type of things. So I kind of want to compare which is better, poured silver or the silver you can get from your local LCS or the mint. So, and I'll also go over some things that I like more than the other. So without further ado, let's get out. Now you're going to see me talking about it, but I'm going to be looking at my screen too so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, alright, let's get right into it. Go to scene 1 here. Okay, so we have Money Metals Exchange here, who's also a mint, and they deal in bullion, rounds, American Silver Eagles, gold, platinum, palladium, that type of stuff. Just like SD Bullion here, JM Bullion, and also APMEX. But we also have sites like Jaeger's Poured Silver and then MK Bars. Okay, so we're going to start off with poured silver first, okay? So we're going to start off with MK Bars. Now, this is a preference to some people because they like pirate type silver bullion or different type of things. I mean, like I was showing in a stream or video, like what type of different things they have. This comes down to preference. There are people who will stack nothing but MK Bars or Jaeger's Poured Silver, just poured silver in general from either Scottsdale or those type of places. But which is better? That's the real question. And really, that depends. That depends on the person or their taste, what they like to stack, what they don't like to stack. So I can't really say with a definite which is better right now until we go over some things. Look at some of the bars that they got here from MK Bars. But they're also, they're pretty pricey. But because they're pricey is because of how much time went into making these, and the types of molds they did. That determines, the prices of this company. It's the same thing with Jaeger's Poured Silver. They have to have specially made equipment to make their type of stuff. But they also sell different mint stuff like, this 2017 1 ounce Rwanda African Hippo. But they do sell different things. But they don't always sell stuff like that. They more sell their poured silver, which is, and I really like their poured silver. And if you live in Ohio, they don't charge tax. So they also have very good shipping fees too. Now it's only lagging right now because I've been having all sorts of issues with Chrome. And I'm sorry for not uploading, by the way. I've been so focused on my gaming channel that I've kind of forgotten about my silver channel a little bit. Now, there will not be an unboxing video for silver in June. I have to buy a JFJ resurfacing machine so I can start buying inventory from my gaming eBay store. I sell game stuff on eBay, and I'm also going to do a auction on YouTube to try to avoid dealing with eBay, as much as I can. But I'll still sell on eBay. So, they've got a kilo here, which, that's a pretty good price. They've got different things. But it really all comes down to what's your preference? What do you like to collect? Do you like collecting stuff like this? Gold, palladium, high dollar stuff? What is your preferred taste or preference? What is your favorite thing that you like to stack? And that's why I said I really can't compare right now to which is better, poured silver or stuff like this, because it's not going to be the same with every person. So there are people that, in the console world for video games that think Xbox is better than PlayStation. PlayStation's better than Xbox. It just really all comes down to, okay, they like PlayStation, they don't like Xbox. It just comes down to personal preference and taste. It's the same thing with silver, gold, palladium, platinum, rhodium. You know, it really depends on the person. And it's not always the same with everybody. My personal thoughts is I like poured silver over the mint, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to stack mint stuff either. I guess it's kind of like I prefer poured just because, you know, it's not something that I'm trying to think of the right way to say this. It's not difficult to sell at all, by any means. It's just better to have that than to have, standard mint stuff. But that's my personal preference. But I still like collecting American Silver Eagles, which I want to get my 2019s back. I actually just got the Krugerrands, and I really like those. I want to get my Algaries back that I had, my Germania Algaries. I actually thought about buying some of the 10-ounce Yale stuff, because that looks pretty damn cool. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to just sit there and choose one over the other. I kind of want to have both, because at the end of the day, they all look amazing. They look beautiful. They look cool. Even the call stuff, even damage, they look cool. That really brings out the character of each individual piece of bullion, whether it's gold, silver, platinum, like these stacker rounds right here. These look so damn cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually want some of these. The JM Bullion has their own set of stuff. So does SD Bullion, which they've got this one right here. I can't think of what it's called. It's the Weeder. Thank you, stupid advertisement. I did need that right this second. It's like, oh, you can save and get some deals. Enter your email. Like, no, not yet. But that thing, that music round, silver. Okay, Philharmonics. Thank you. I would not have been able to pronounce that. But money metals, the only downside with them, you have to pay a debit card or PayPal fee, and it's $13, which I think is a little much, to be honest with you. But it's the same with PayPal, or if you do use a debit card, and then you got to pay for shipping, which is kind of ridiculous too. But but what I really like is they have their Walking Liberty rounds that actually look like American Silver Eagles. These, and they have them in 2 ounces too, and half ounces. These are why I like collecting stuff from the mint, but I prefer poured silver, because the poured silver stuff has better looking stuff. Not saying that the mint stuff like the Yale doesn't look cool. That's really cool. I mean, that's really detailed. But I like a variety of things, and I'm not just set on one specific thing. I want to expand. I want to get into any amount of silver that I can, whether it's Peace dollars, Morgan dollars. I really like those Morgan dollars, and I really want to get into those too. So I even think the bullets here look cool. Yeah, they're not. Those are harder to sell. Not really. If you take it to a local coin shop, I mean, you could even melt these down and make your own bullion out of them. I mean, that's still 10 ounces of silver either way you look at it. I mean, I really like the kangaroos, which I'm kind of waiting on. I'm kind of trying to get everything back that I had. I need to get the 6 Atmex bars back, because I had 7 when I first started stacking. I got one of the first ones that came in that set, so I actually have one of the original bars from the first order that I made. So I want to get my 2019 American Silver Eagles back. I had 10 of those. I want to get 10 of these back. I had 10 of these. So I want to get these back too. But the only one I'm not going to be able to get back, if Silver Dragons can actually remake one for me, that would be great. Is that Cobra coin he did. I really want another one. I want a 3.3 ounce like the one I had. I really want that back. So, but But like I said, it really all comes down to like what's your preference? What do you like to stack? And that's usually what it comes down to. And you know, people have different tastes. I even got a gold back, which was free. But I don't know if I want to invest in that because I don't know how that will benefit me in Ohio. It can be used in Utah, but it's more of like a collector's thing in Ohio. You can't really use it for anything. And I don't know if I want to spend money on those. But there's just so many different things, that just there's a variety of stuff. I mean, there's NPM. They've got those Day of the Dead ones. That's why I like them. There's just all this cool stuff. You only have so much money. But it really comes down to preference. So, at the end of this, I guess, which is better? Poured silver or from the mint? Or from, big dealers? Honestly, I really can't say that either one of them are better than the other because, honestly, they're both good. And it comes down to they're both balanced, man. It just really comes down to what do you like more? Do you like one over the other? Do you like the other over the other one? And it's just, it depends from person to person. So I can't really definitively say that poured silver is better than the mint because somebody could say, well, the mint's better than poured silver. That's why I say I can't definitively say that one's better than the other because at the end of the day, it's silver. They both are freaking cool. So it's really, honestly, both I think would be beneficial because you have the one that has numismatic value. And believe me, I'm glad I got that right this time. I have been having a hard time saying that. It's a tongue twister. But they both have value. And that's what you should really look at. Poured silver is for people who don't want to use it as a type of currency until they, need it for, like, let's say they need it for an emergency issue or something like that, or bills. And hopefully you can pay your bills. But it's good for, barter in a grid down situation to get supplies and stuff like that. It has multiple uses. It's, and it really comes down to preference. What are you going to use it for? What is your plan with it? What is your plan for the future with your silver stack? It all comes down to one thing: preference and taste. So, alright guys, if you like my videos, please add, rate, subscribe, smash that like button, and hit that nice little notification bell to keep up to date with more videos. And I'll try to get some more videos either every day or once a week so I can start getting some more videos on this channel. And like I said, I am so sorry for not uploading. Like I said, I've been real focused on my gaming channel, so I kind of forgot about my silver channel a little bit. I'm also trying to get my life stuff situated, but I'm still buying silver here and there, whether it's just small amounts at a time, like maybe a couple bars every now and then, 1 ounce bars. But, alright, you guys have a good one. Stay safe, and have a happy Memorial Day weekend when it comes up, if you watch this video on that day. So, alright guys, have a good one.